The relationship between Rwanda and South Africa has reached boiling point. This follows a war of words between President Paul Kagame and President Cyril Ramaphosa. Kagame didn't mince his words. He called Ramaphosa a liar. He accused South African officials of twisting the truth. The tension is palpable. At the heart of this diplomatic row lies the ongoing conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Kagame vehemently denies accusations that Rwanda is fueling the violence. He claims Ramaphosa and his officials are distorting the facts. These are serious allegations with potentially devastating consequences. The situation is further complicated by the deaths of 13 South African peacekeepers in the DRC. Kagame disputes South Africa's account of events. He insists the peacekeepers were not killed by Rwandan-backed rebels. This directly contradicts statements made by South African officials. The accusations and counter-accusations have sent shockwaves through the international community. The diplomatic fallout could have serious implications for regional stability. The situation is volatile, and the potential for escalation is very real. South Africa has responded with a mixture of anger and defiance. Defense Minister Thandi Modise condemned Kagame's remarks. She called them unfortunate and deeply regrettable. She reiterated South Africa's commitment to peace in the DRC. Modise defended South Africa's role in the peacekeeping mission. She stressed the sacrifices made by South African troops. She warned that any attack on South African soldiers would be considered an act of war. Her words were a clear message to Kagame. South Africa will not be intimidated. The South African government maintains that Rwanda is supporting the M23 rebel group in the DRC. They point to evidence of Rwandan military activity in the region. They accuse Rwanda of undermining peace efforts. They insist that Kagame is not being truthful about his country's involvement. The diplomatic standoff has put a strain on relations between the two countries. It has also raised questions about South Africa's ability to mediate the conflict. The situation remains tense, with no clear resolution in sight. The conflict in the DRC is complex and deeply rooted. It involves multiple armed groups vying for control of the country's vast mineral resources. The violence has displaced millions of people and created a humanitarian crisis. South Africa plays a key role in the United Nations peacekeeping mission in the DRC, known as MONUSCO. The mission is mandated to protect civilians and support the Congolese government. However, it has faced criticism for its effectiveness in dealing with the violence. The recent deaths of South African peacekeepers highlight the dangers faced by the mission. The incident also underscores the volatile nature of the conflict. The involvement of regional actors, such as Rwanda, further complicates the situation. The accusations and counter-accusations between Rwanda and South Africa threaten to derail peace efforts. The international community is calling for calm and restraint. The priority must be to de-escalate the tension and find a peaceful solution. Kagame remains defiant in the face of South African accusations. He has accused Ramaphosa of being a puppet of Western powers. He claims South Africa is not an honest broker in the DRC conflict. He insists that the Rwandan Defense Force is not involved in the fighting. He claims the RDF is only present in the DRC to protect Rwandan borders. He has challenged South Africa to provide evidence of Rwandan support for the M23 rebels. Kagame's stance has been met with skepticism by many in the international community. However, it has resonated with some who view Rwanda as a victim of Western hypocrisy. They argue that Rwanda is being unfairly targeted. The diplomatic row has exposed the deep divisions over the DRC conflict. It has also highlighted the challenges facing regional peacekeeping efforts. The situation is fluid and unpredictable. The coming days and weeks will be crucial in determining the future of the region.